Hi, I'm Jessie, and I'm 39 years old and I'm from Warren, Ohio. Music has always been in my blood, literally. My dad was a drummer and a singer in a band, and I've been growing up with music since I was 4. I grew up listening to music with my parents that ranged from Journey to Alabama to Ozzy Osbourne, now to my personal tastes in Evanescence, Reba McEntire, and others. My sound is a mix of country and pop and alternative rock. And I grew up listening to this music. This is the things that drive me, that help me express who I am. Being on The Voice is a chance to not only honor where I came from, but to continue my love of performing and to maybe achieve my dream of being on stage with some of the biggest names out there. I'm here to take a risk, share my voice, and maybe make my dad proud. I'm going to be performing 2 songs for you today. The first being Reba McEntire's Fancy, which is one of my favorites. The second is one that is a crowd pleaser for when I go out to karaoke, and that is Elena Miles' Black Velvet. I hope you enjoy. Well, I remember it all very well. Looking back, it was the summer I turned 18. We lived in a one-room run-down shack on the outskirts of New Orleans. We didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. We were hard-pressed, and Mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a dancing dress. Well, Mama washed and combed and curled my hair, and she painted my eyes and lips. And then I stepped into a satin dancing dress that had a slit in the side clean up to my hip. It was red velvet trimming and it fit me good. Standing back from the looking glass, there stood a woman where a half-grown kid had stood. She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Oh, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." Mama dabbed a little bit of perfume on my neck and she kissed my cheek. And I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked at her pitiful shack and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. Said, "Your paws runned off and I'm real sick and the baby's gonna starve to death." She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said, "To thine own self be true." And I shivered as I watched a roach crawl across the toe of my high-heel shoe. It sounded like somebody else that was talking, asking, "Mama, what do I do?" She said, "Just be nice to the gentleman, fancy, they'll be nice to you. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Oh, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you want out, well, it's up to you. Now don't let me down now, your mama's gonna move you uptown." That was the last time I saw my mom when I left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took their baby, mama died and I ain't been back. But the wheels of fate started to turn, and for me there was no way out. It wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mama been talking about. I knew what I had to do and I made myself this solemn vow. I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. But I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You might have better been born just plain white trash, fancy wasn't my name. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Oh, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Wasn't long after the malevolent man took me in off the streets. 1 week later I was pouring his tea in a 5-room hotel suite.
Yes, you were.
I charmed the king, a congressman, an occasional aristocrat. Then I got me a Georgia mansion in an elegant New York townhouse flat, and I ain't done bad. Now in this world there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites that call me bad and criticize mama for turning me out no matter how little we had. But though I ain't had to worry about nothing for now on 15 years, I could still hear the desperation in my poor mama's voice ringing in my ear. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Oh, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you want out, well, it's up to you. Now don't let me down now, your mama's gonna move you uptown. And I guess she did. So that was Fancy by Reba McEntire, and this is Black Velvet by Elena Miles. Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell. Jimmy Rogers on the Victrola pie. Mama's dancing with a baby on her shoulder. Sun is setting like molasses in the sky. The boy could sing, knew how to move everything. Always wanting more. He leave you longing for black velvet in that little boy's smile. Black velvet in that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Up in Memphis, the music's like a heat wave. White lightning's bound to drive you wild. Mama's baby's in the heart of every schoolgirl. Love me tenderly, I'm crying in the aisle. The way he moved, it was a sin, so sweet and true. Always wanting more. He leave you longing for black velvet in that little boy's smile. Black velvet in that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Every word of every song that he sang was for you. In a flash, he was gone, happened so soon. What could you do? Black velvet in that little boy's smile. Black velvet in that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Black velvet in that little boy's smile. Black velvet in that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. If you please. If you please. If you please. If you please. All right, and thank you for your consideration. Have a great day.